Let's talk about AI and the job market. It's one of the biggest anxieties of our time, right? Well, OpenAI just made a huge move to tackle it head on. So, in this explainer, we're going to break down their ambitious new plan to expand economic opportunity for all of us in this new age of AI.
According to OpenAI's Vigisimo, this is the very first question people ask when AI comes up, and it makes total sense. It's not some abstract, futuristic idea. It's personal, it's immediate, and it gets right to the heart of the uncertainties so many of us are feeling. This one question really frames everything else. So, let's use that universal concern as our guide. We're going to look at how OpenAI is thinking about both the challenges and, maybe more importantly, the massive new opportunities they believe AI is about to unlock. To really get their strategy, we have to start with this idea of the great disruption. At its core, AI is a paradox. It's got two faces. It's an incredibly powerful creator, but it's also a profound disruptor. And here it is. This is the fundamental tension they're trying to solve. On one hand, the promise is just immense. We're talking more opportunity than any technology in history. But the flip side? That's the unavoidable change. Jobs are going to look different, and every single one of us is going to have to adapt and learn new ways of working. So, OpenAI isn't claiming they can just stop this disruption. That's not the goal. Instead, they're kind of positioning themselves as a bridge builder. They're trying to give people the tools and the connections they need to cross over into this whole new landscape of economic opportunity. Okay, so how are they actually building that bridge? Well, their plan is really concrete. It's a two-part strategy. First up, they're creating a brand new marketplace to connect skilled people directly with companies that need them. And this is it, the OpenAI Jobs Platform. Think of it like a specialized LinkedIn just for the new AI economy. It's a place where businesses can find people who actually know how to use these tools effectively. And, of course, they're using AI itself to power the matchmaking, which is pretty fitting. And the key here is just how wide they're casting the net. This is not just for big tech companies hunting for elite engineers. No way. It's designed for pretty much everyone. Workers looking for new roles, small businesses that need to modernize, and even local governments trying to build smarter services for their communities. But, connecting talent is only half the battle. How do you create that talent in the first place? And maybe more importantly, how do you verify that someone actually has the skills they claim to have? Well, that brings us to the second pillar of their strategy. They're launching OpenAI Certifications. This builds on their existing OpenAI Academy, which is a free learning platform that's already reached over 2 million people. These certifications are meant to be a standardized, trusted way for you to prove your skills, whether you're just learning the basics or you're a total pro at prompt engineering. And they've made the whole process incredibly simple. You learn everything you need on the free academy, you can prep using a special study mode right inside ChatGPT, and then you can get certified without ever leaving the app. It's a completely seamless, integrated system. Okay, now the scale of this ambition is, well, it's massive. OpenAI is committing to certifying 10 million Americans by 2030. Just let that number sink in for a second. This is not some small pilot program. We're talking about a nationwide effort to build a real foundation of AI fluency. And this isn't just a concept they're floating, they're launching with some serious firepower. Their main partner is Walmart, the world's largest private employer. Their US CEO is basically saying this is about defining the future of retail, and they're doing it by putting this tech directly into their associates' hands. That is a massive vote of confidence. Okay, but let's just press pause here for a second, because if you're feeling a little skeptical, you should be. We have seen so many of these corporate upskilling programs that promise the world, and their track record has been, let's just say, mixed. So what makes OpenAI think this time will be any different? Well, OpenAI argues they've learned from those past failures. Their answer really has 4 parts. First, the training is based on what employers are actually asking for. Second, it's designed to perfectly match the supply of skills with real industry demand. Third, this is about genuine skill building, not just clicking through a bunch of slides to get a certificate. And finally, and this is the key, it all plugs directly into their jobs platform, creating a really clear path from learning to earning. So, when you combine these two things, the jobs platform and the certifications, you start to see that this isn't just a set of new tools. It's a real attempt to build a more intentional future. And that's really the core idea here. Instead of letting technology just happen to us, this is a proactive attempt to actually shape where we're all going, to build a future where the benefits of AI are shared much, much more broadly. Ultimately, when you boil it all down, it comes down to this. It's a mission to put more power into the hands of more people. The goal is to make sure that all the incredible opportunities of AI don't just flow to a few fortunate people at the top. And so, this whole initiative really leaves us with one powerful final question. It shifts the focus away from what AI will do to us, and it puts the power back in our hands. If these tools for learning and connection become widely available, the real question is no longer for them, it's for you. What will you build?